Now that everyone's here, I'll tell you what I saw. Underneath this fortress, there is a hatchery that breeds Vulgus soldiers. It's known as the Pool of Life. It's a disgusting Vulgus facility with many horrible uses. During strategy discussions with the Medical Corps, someone once raised the idea of researching the scope of the Vulgus military forces and their estimated losses, as well as how they went about replenishing their forces. The prevailing opinion among the Corps was that since the majority of the Vulgus legions are organic beings, excluding the Legion of Immortality, they would be limited in the number of units they could mobilize. But Captain Glay had a different theory. She thought that as long as the Vulgus had a supply of DNA organic matter, it would be possible for them to create as many organic Vulgus as they wanted. I genuinely hope her theory is incorrect. But the composition of the organic matter we found is a perfect match for the DNA we previously extracted from Vulgus samples. And the cargo boxes filled with this organic matter are connected to the underground. There's a steady flow of them. I believe my Medical Corps members must have learned that there was a Vulgus hatchery here, and attempted to investigate. Regardless, it could be incredibly dangerous down there. And it'd be a waste of resources if you get dragged into this because of my selfish interests. Investigating on my own should be sufficient. It would be best for the rest of you to return to Albion.
There you go again, trying to act all cool and tough. You're more like a piece of paper, easy to blow away. Those aren't selfish reasons. They're called the bonds of friendship. We all understand that. Water will guide us. But before we go, does something feel strange to you? The Order of Truth, one of the main pillars of the Vulgus army, is under attack. Why haven't any of the other legions shown up to defend it? No matter how far this place is from the other Legion-occupied zones, it's highly suspicious there hasn't been any support. Do you think it's because of the solid defense line our forces built? Although we've deployed a lot of troops to guard the Ironheart, the enemy hasn't taken the opportunity to launch any counterattacks. And we still haven't figured out why the number of Vulgus forces have dropped so rapidly. If they have a hatchery, shouldn't their troops be increasing? Oh, this is giving me a bad feeling in so many ways. It feels like the inside of my suit is boiling. I hope nothing has happened to the Medical Corps members.
Mina? Ash? This is Medical Corps Captain Eugen. Please respond. Biz, Ribbon, Jane, please respond.
Let's look for them, Eugen. First, let's investigate if there's anything suspicious about the movements of the Vulgus forces.
The traces of the missing Corps members are leading us inside. And the organic matter raw material boxes also continue down this way.
Valby, infiltrate first, then recon inside.
Looks like there are ambushes lurking everywhere. Best to be cautious.
To your death. Loading.
The way this facility has been arranged is pretty impressive. There's no way we would have known beforehand that it was underground.
That object is being used to combine Vulgus DNA and organic matter. Destroy it, so they can never use it again.
existence of this device means there must be a hatchery. Volby, how are things on your end?
Dr. Han, I found a control panel deep inside the facility. It really is a horrible place. You'll see when you get here.
All right. Head to the place Volby mentioned and see what you can find. I need to stay here and confirm there's nothing significant to report.
Reload. Reload. Feel the pain. I'll load. Load. See you later.
So, it really was a hatchery. It's almost the exact same structure that Captain Glenn described in her theory.
Ah, my shield. Shield is down. Shield is damaged.
Let's look for the control panel, quickly. Even if it's a biocomputer, it'll be in the same vein as any Vulgus terminal. You can get information through your receive.
searching for traces of transported human DNA and large amounts of organic matter.
Be careful! An alarm must have gone off somewhere. Reload!
Take this.
Seeing as these bastards are trying to stop us, we must be moving in the right direction. It feels like we're getting closer to the answer. Please keep at it just a little longer.
Be gone.
Let's spread out from here. I'm going to find as many missing survivors as I can.
I'll head in the direction of the Vulgus forces.
Affirmative. I will guide the Descendant through the operation going forward. Much like the forces stationed at the heart of their operations, the numbers of their troops here are sizable. The first goal of our operation is to annihilate the Order of Truth. I will also relay Commander Alpha's orders. His instructions are, and I quote, "Find a way to destroy this goddamn gruesome place." Harris should be able to find a way to destroy the facility.
Reload.
Yo, Descendant. Smash all the stabilizers you see. Do that, and the overloaded energy will blow the entire facility to Kingdom Come.
Harris's prediction is accurate. The energy readings within the zone are rising. I believe destroying 2 more control units will bring the facility's operations to a halt.
Take this.
This is Eugen. Looks like you have infiltrated deep inside the enemy's area. I'd like to ask you for a favor. We're picking up faint communication signals coming from the central area underground. You should be able to amplify the signal when you're there. I'll adjust the frequency in order to amplify the signal. Please safeguard that position. communications are impossible here.
This is Eckert. There is a way. If you go deeper in, communications can be relayed through your receive.
We have to hurry, Descendant. The temperature inside the facility is rising.
Watch your... This seems dangerous. I'll load.
Connecting to the comms channel, but we're getting too much interference from something noisy nearby. Some kind of energy from the Vulgus is interfering with our comms.
Hola Sergio, ¿qué cuenta?
We picked up a strong signal. It looks like this is what's jamming communications.
All interference is now being cleared. Initiating broadcasting.
No, creo que llevo apenas como 3 semanas, creo. 3 o 4.
I don't want to die like this. Riven, where are you? How about the others?
We're all together. All together.
I'm on my way. Hang in there.
Damn it. There's something even bigger underneath the hatchery. Interference has cleared up, and I've located the last comms from the team. There is a very strong Vulgus signal coming from that direction. Damn it. I refuse to let them die in a place like this. They mean too much to me. I promise I'll be on my best behavior. I need your help. My people, can you help me rescue them?
It's not about can or cannot. It's a must-do. We promised we'd all return together, remember?
Yeah, and I'm going to keep that promise. No matter what.
Las misiones de invasión, usted ya probó estas, espere. No. Creo que las hizo por acá. Bueno, esas son de infiltración. Pruebe con esta. Si no le funciona, también aplicaría en eso. Operaciones especiales. Pruebe esas dos.
This is Eugen. All medical corps members, please respond. That signal is coming from nearby. Bobby, I'm going to the location of my team member's signal. You take care of the enemy.
Affirmative. I'll follow the Vulgus signals coming from the opposite direction. By the way, what the hell is this place? It's covered in biotissue. Everywhere.
The cell composition of the biotissue is a lot like the organic matter from the hatchery. But the cells also seem to be rapidly and excessively dividing. To put it in human terms, it's like a malignant tumor.
Would that have any impact on operations?
There is something suspicious. The hatchery on the upper level prevents these malignant tumors from growing. There is evidence of limits being placed on soldier production. However, if the production limit was removed and the organic matter was cultivated to capacity, then these types of malignant tumors could rapidly spread. other words, there is a high possibility that the Vulgus produced an immense number of troops all at once in this facility.
We should gather as much info about this as we can.
Descendant squad, do you copy? We can no longer detect an RK signal from the surface. Please report your status.
HQ, we've discovered a biofacility in the Order's main base which is producing Vulgus troops on a large scale. We're investigating it. We've also located the missing medical corps members.
Copy. Do you copy? RK signal southwest.
HQ, do you copy?
We're so deep underground the comms link is unstable. We should get this mission over with quickly, so we have time to give a report. Vince, I've confirmed your location. You'll see your family soon. So much you'll be sick of them. Don't give up. Ah, damn it. Out of the way, you bastards.
If the door in the passageway is closed, look for red liquid nearby. It's a device that should only read Vulgus biodata, but it looks like it's unable to identify between friend or foe because of the tumors. Just putting your foot in the door will open it.
Do you happen to know how to disable the traps?
I'm sorry, I'm not a member of the Order of Truth.
Looks like I'll just have to step in it, even if it is toxic waste.
Be careful. I think the entire facility is spiraling out of control. The path I took looked like that too. Eugen, how are things on your end? Did you find your corps members?
I'm still approaching. Mina said they were all together. If I head to the communications coordinates, I should be able to find them all. There's been no replies for a while now, but her vital signs are being transmitted. Those dumbasses! How dare they put their captain through this? I'll let them know they can never leave without me again. I'll just have to do the heavy lifting from now on.
Am I witness to this? Are you going to keep that promise?
Take this.
Eugen, I think this door connects to that side, but it won't budge. How did you open it?
There should be a security device in front of the door. Shooting it should do the trick. More importantly, why is nobody responding? Mina, Vince, everyone, please, respond.
Loading.
Wait, what the hell is this?
Eugen, I'm trying to tell you, this is...
A cultivating device that generates the Vulgus bodies. It's the same shape as the hatchery above, but with the stabilizers removed. Judging by the size, this would produce soldiers at a speed far greater than that of regular equipment. Bobby, can you give me a hand? If we open this organic matter storage tank, we can gauge how much raw material has been used. Then we can get a rough estimate on how many units have been created. Check those auxiliary tanks that are down there. There are Vulgus waking up in all directions. Watch out!
Eugen, you need to look for your medical corps members. Go! Quickly!
If I don't do this now, everyone in Albion will lose someone precious to them. HQ gravely underestimates the scale of the enemy's forces. Based on my current estimates, the number of units produced here is 20 times larger than all of humankind. Captain! Help! can fix them. I can heal them with my arcade. Please, don't shoot. I'm begging you.
Eugene, it's too dangerous. And they're already...
Ruben. Nina. Okay. No. Please. Ah!
Feast your eyes upon the road that will lead us home. The time has come. We shall terminate the Descendants and humanity and end my conquest. Remember your final destination. Capture the remaining Prime facts. All our parts are within range. When the three parts converge into one, my conquest will be complete. Raise your weapons. Drown the enemy in fear. My power will lead you to victory. Kill the Descendants. Kill them all. Kill them all. Take them out. Kill them all. Kill the Descendants. Kill them. Load the Iron Heart onto the ship. Time to go.
This is HQ. All zones in Albion are now on high alert. Any Descendants who are operation ready, please assemble at HQ.
I did wonder where all the manufactured Vulgus went, but I never expected them to be battle-ready this quickly. No matter how solid our defense line is at the White Knight Gulch, against a force that large, we won't be able to protect the Ironheart. And because they've divided their forces, Albion is under threat as well. This is why the Vulgus pulled their forces back from the White Knight Gulch. To make us lower our guard, and to lure us into the White Knight Gulch with the Ironheart. We should head back to HQ. I'll take Dr. Han to the medical corps. Don't worry, I don't need any help. When I got him on his feet earlier, he wasn't heavy. He really is just like paper. I could probably carry him around. He's so light. Did you know that Eugen can't use his RK abilities on himself? He sacrifices so much for his teammates, and he can't even heal his own heart. I feel so bad for him. But I know he'll be fine. He has you and me, after all. His partners in arms. Don't worry about him. Let's head back. I'll see you soon. That's a promise.
This is HQ. Again, all zones in Albion are on high alert. Any Descendants who are operation ready should meet at HQ.
We also need
Descendants, Corell's fleet has begun its approach. The predicted attack targets are the White Knight Gulch, where the Ironheart is located, and Albion. HQ's predictions of the numbers of remaining Vulgus forces have been completely inaccurate. To mass-produce that many troops so quickly. Corell lured us into a false sense of victory, then used that to bring the Ironheart into the Vulgus' orbit. Also, after the phenomenon of the light beams near the Hagios, The dimensional wall has been weakening at an alarming speed. The closure of the dimensional wall and this diametrically opposite phenomenon. This might be due to the inversion that Corral spoke of. We're already seeing the colossi being affected. Descendants, for now, please prepare for an intercept battle. According to Seneca's report, the pyromaniac colossi are approaching Ingress. This truly is the worst-case scenario. First Corral's fleet, and now the colossi?
The space-time fabric of the void is extremely illogical.
Were the commander's explanations confusing again? The intercept of the pyromaniac has been confirmed. Job well done, Descendant. However, given the current state of the dimensional wall, we do not know what Colossus will surface the next time, or when. Humankind must choose whether to engage in an all-out pointless war against Corell's great army, or face equally immense colossi, which will appear as soon as the dimensional wall disappears. Strategy, tactics, troop numbers. We're at an overwhelming disadvantage in all aspects. If things continue like this, humanity really will.
We can't give up yet, Nell. We have one final option.
Alpha?
There isn't much time. We have to hurry. As all of you know, the situation we find ourselves in seems pretty dire. Due to my lack of sound judgment, I fell for Corell's trap. The Ironheart, which I considered to be our only hope, turned out not to be the key to our salvation after all. If we had used the Ironheart in Albion as I stubbornly insisted, I dread to think what would have happened. This situation is one I created. I am solely to blame. Yes, I am the Descendant who was always defeated. That is likely why I was never able to link with the Guide. I should never have become Commander. However, if there was someone who could heed the true calling of the Descendants, then I would let go of everything I have believed in up until now and put my trust in them. Everyone, I am ordering the destruction of the Ironheart. I will deal with the Magisters. I believe they wouldn't be able to survive without us anyway. Descendants, you need to work with the Guide and carry out any and all necessary operations to destroy the Ironheart. No need to wait for approval from HQ. Just make sure you are as victorious in this as you always are. I'm sure that you will be, as you always have been. I place my trust in you, Descendant. Command, we must move quickly. We need to support the Descendants and stop the Vulgus at all costs.
Descendants, I have heard Alpha's message. Descendants, we are close to achieving our true target. However, as Alpha said, the situation is dire. We must hurry. First, it would be wise to move the Ironheart in the White Knight Gulch to Albion. Albion has put in place defensive measures to counter Vulgus battleships. We should also be able to access the energy required to destroy the Ironheart. But we need an immense amount of RK to detach an Ironheart which is linked to a Prime Hands. For this reason, most of the Descendants must be sent to aid the detachment. For you, however, I have a different request. Descendant, come with me to where the phenomenon known as the Pillar of Light occurred. When that Pillar of Light took effect, as well as the energy of the Ironheart, I felt a familiar kind of pain, as if my skin was peeling and my flesh was melting. There must be an inverted Ironheart there. Corell would have connected it to a Prime Hands in order to collapse the dimensional wall. We must stop this before the dimensional wall is completely destroyed. We must retrieve the inverted Ironheart. If we fail to do so, even if the Ironheart is immediately moved to Albion, countless colossi will appear throughout Ingress. However, if we take back the inverted Ironheart, the destruction of the dimensional wall will be stopped, and Corell's advance will be delayed. I will deliver the mission to detach the Ironheart to the other Descendants. Please go now, to the place where the Pillar of Light was. I will meet you there, Descendant.
Guide, this is Jaeger.
I've been dispatched to the Hagios. I'm investigating intel that Aemon, the General of the Legion of Immortality, was recently here. I don't think Aemon appearing at this point in time is a coincidence. I'm sure it's related to this incident.
Checking signal. Stand by. Mind if we skip the pleasantries, since we're short on time? If what the guide says is true, in order to retrieve the Ironheart that's here, there's something we have to understand first. The entry device to the Hagios Prime Hands was destroyed a long time ago, and neither we nor the Vulgus could gain entry. But now they've just sauntered in there and connected the Ironheart to the Prime Hands. I think this whole thing has something to do with this intel on Aemon. Here.
This is Zachary of the 22nd Recon Squad. A surveillance drone in the Hagios corrupted zone has tracked the movements of the high-ranking Vulgus, Aemon. We're unable to access the data remotely due to our signal being jammed. The surveillance drone needs to be retrieved for the data to be confirmed. Our recon squad has been scattered by a Vulgus attack. Requesting backup.
This communication was received by HQ a few hours ago. Not long after, a pillar of light appeared in Hagios, and Corell's fleet began to move. I think Aemon found something in the corrupted zone that allowed them to enter the ruins. Looks like we need to find Aemon before we can get the Ironheart. Don't you think I'm the best person for that job? With my RK ability? The other Descendants can help with the mission to detach the Ironheart.
No, Jaber. We all need to go together. You should focus on your capabilities, while we handle the battle missions. It would be wise to gather intel on the nearby area first. We will need the recon squad's help to establish Aemon's location.
Well, this suddenly turned into a cooperative mission. Well, I guess it should be fine, so long as I don't have to work with loud people like Blair or Luna.
Goddamn comms grid. This is Zachary. Sending our location now. Please confirm if you're able to breach the siege and join us here.
Coordinates confirmed. We're not far away. We need to clear a path first. Jaber to the 22nd Recon Squad. Securing nearby area and joining you. Over. are enemies blocking our path. We need to get through them to pass.
This is Zachary. The enemy has cordoned off the nearby area, so proceed with caution. Over. Descendant, I've dispatched a search drone. Requesting an escort for the search drone and investigation of traces of the scattered recon members.
I'll operate turrets to keep the surrounding area secure, and I'll leave the escorting to you. It's a Vulgus ambush.
Shield is down. See you later.
Approaching Allied signal confirmed. Descendant, they're not far away. We'll be waiting for them.
Damn it. Die. To your death. Shield is down. Reload. Feel the pain. See you later. Feel the pain. Shield is down. Take this.
Looks like the search drone found something worth analyzing. Hold your position and protect the drone.
Be gone.
disperse members. The data the recon squad collected is sending out a signal from these coordinates. The recon data needs to be collected before it's erased. If we don't go and get it, that hard-won data will be lost. Confirming retrieval of recon data. Please continue with the operation as originally planned. Zachary, we've broken through the Vulgus blockade. We're trying to pinpoint the locations of the scattered recon squad members. Understood.
Recon squad awaiting mission. HQ, the Descendants have arrived. I repeat, the Descendants have arrived. HQ, do you copy? Ah, damn it. Ah, Descendant. You saved my life back there. I'm Zachary, 22nd Recon Squad member. So, do you know what the hell is going on? Comms have been down the past few days. We've had no backup. And then suddenly Eamon appears, and now there's some strange beam of light shooting down from the sky. I thought the Vulgus were launching an all-out assault and nearly crapped my pants. What? I was right? Well, that's one thing. But the comms... Did you say you only received it a few hours ago? No way. It's been more than 48 hours since I transmitted those comms. I can't believe you've only just received the comms I sent a few days ago. Have you detected the Vulgus jamming your signals at all? Ah, so that's why backup was delayed. And why we weren't getting comms from HQ. So, when we saw reinforcements weren't coming, we had to put together a team of scouts to retrieve the surveillance drone ourselves. We lost many soldiers in the process, and the drone was damaged. I was planning to recover the drone's memory logs and take them directly to HQ. But as you know, we can't use the RK warp device. What do we do now? Is the situation foobar?
Don't worry. I designed this surveillance drone. I optimized its field performance so that you can use Vulgus parts for emergency repairs. Zachary, can we get these parts nearby?
Yep, we can definitely find them around here. I'll walk you through what you need to do.
If we can access the information captured by the drone, we can bridge that 48-hour gap in no time. Keep at it. The operation is simple. Shake up the enemy lines there, and find the parts needed to repair the turrets. Here come the enemy defense forces. I'll begin working once the commotion starts. more chaos. It's still not enough.
Reload. Ah, my shield. Shield is down. Ah, my shield. Loading.
Enemy reinforcements have arrived. Divert their attention. I found the parts needed for the repair.
Ah, my shield.
The disturbance needs to be louder. Blow up something. Their communications facility would be good.
Burn.
Are using two channels to communicate. There's likely another comms facility nearby.
Melt away. Ah, my shield. Shield is down. Damn it. Die. Loading. Feel the pain. Loading. Be gone. shield is down.
This time, hit the elite enemies. They're hidden deep within the depths. I'll use the opportunity to snag the repair parts.
Reload.
Yeah, elite enemy units. They were hiding here, just as expected.
Take this. My situation is dire. See you later. Melt away. My shield.
Great. Operation completed. Since we can't just wait for HQ to send support, we'll have to find another way. Let's get the necessary parts first. There are a few that can be replaced with physical parts from Vulgus. Go and gather the parts from their mechanical bodies.
Feel the pain. Shield is damaged. Shield is down. My shield.
I've spotted something looking to steal parts. Proceed with caution.
Gone.
All right, this should be enough. Thanks for noticed I'm missing a very essential part. I hope you'll be able to get it. There should be a generator supplying power in that facility. I need those generator parts.
Shield is damaged. Damn it. Shield is down. To your death. Damn it.
Find whoever has the radio wave neutralization device. You need that to shut down the generator. Confirming generator shutdown. All you have to do now is bring those parts in. Hold on. Enemy reinforcements spotted.
Feel the pain.
Given the situation, it'll be better to eliminate them from the inside. I'll provide support from the outside.
Warning Descendant. The enemy's elite vanguard forces have been spotted. They are now the highest priority target. The operation has been confirmed with success. And as expected, the Descendant is also safe.
That should be enough parts to repair it. All we need to do is get it to boot in safe mode. The data the drone recorded is the most important thing. Bring the parts to the out.
Huh. According to the data captured by the drone, Eamon's most recent destination was a naturally formed cave. It doesn't seem to have any tactical value. That being said, there's a high number of Vulgus troops going in and out of the cave. Construction materials and heavy equipment. There's a lot of high-tech equipment being brought in too. They wouldn't be there without a reason. We need to initiate a search operation now. Could you handle the cave? I'll seal off the entrance to stop the enemy getting reinforcements, or retreating. Zachary will cover us from enemy snipers with his scout rifle. We don't have much time. Let's move.
Descendants, there's a few important things to keep in mind for this operation. And I have a personal favor to ask of you as well.
When you get near to the cave, be on guard for the commander-level Vulgus who is stationed there. He's a cyborg Vulgus called Keldir. He's part of a specialized sniper unit that uses anti-matter ammunition. I managed to damage his visual sensors last time I engaged him. But he can still use his auxiliary sensors and sound functions to launch deadly attacks. Fighting him could be a challenge, even for a Descendant. And as for my personal request, well, if you do run into Keldir, I'd like to be the one to finish him. I lost a lot of good men to that piece of crap Vulgus. If I'm not the one to take him out, I'll regret it for the rest of my life.
Zachary, emotional soldiers are no use in a war.
Are you telling me not to avenge my men?
No. If you're gonna do it, just make sure you're smart about it. We'll give you all the support you need, so don't be a hero about it. Whether it's the head or the heart of that Vulgus. We'll get you what you need.
Understood.
Initiating extermination protocol. Destroy all traces of excavation. Activate all defense measures. To the entity who slays the Descendant, Lord Aemon will bestow a new body prosthetic and independent persona.
Excavation? You really are hiding something. The Vulgus signal from inside the cave was also very strong. Guide, can you identify anything of significance?
I am unable to detect any traces of the Ironheart or void energy from here. However, I am picking up a very familiar phase pulse. Definitely. Descendant, please look on the opposite side of the cave. Jacob confirmed there is heavy equipment and high-tech facilities there. The answers will be there.
Initiate section containment. Activate high energy laser defense. The Descendant has entered the kill zone. Block all access roads. Initiate attack in a siege formation. Claim the kill. Execute the Descendant. Be rewarded through body prosthesis and persona.
You've broken up the partition control function into rows. If you destroy all the controllers, the partition can be manually controlled from this side. Destroy all of them for me. It's done. Containment partition has been lifted. The laser traps are on a separate circuit. We can't control it from here, so we need your skills. Operational Vulgus terminal ahead. Connect your receive to the terminal. I'll try to control the decommissioned passageway remotely.
Descendant, do you remember the phase shift gate that was at the Prime Hand's ruins? I think I understand now. It seems the waves I can detect are the same as the ones from that phase shift gate.
Are you saying there's a phase shift gate here? I'm pretty sure the gate you mentioned was installed in front of the Hagios Prime Hand's ruins. It's the only way to enter the ruins, but it's been sealed ever since it was first discovered. And this isn't the ruins. So what is it, really?
We should be able to find out soon. The wavelengths become stronger the deeper we go. Descendant. Over there. The Vulgus were excavating a phase shift gate here.
So it really wasn't just a cave. But how the hell did Aemon figure this out?
Aemon has been well versed in the details and capabilities of such facilities for a long time. However, there is no time to stand and watch. We must find out what information Aemon was able to obtain here.
Be careful of the Vulgus reinforcements as well. They've started to come through the cave entrance. Nice spice of loot for Zachary. As I expected, the head really is the best part.
Descendant, there is a terminal which is linked to the phase shift gate. Please connect me to it. There was more than one phase shift gate. The Vulgus have already excavated and taken.
When you report on the operation, check on the status of the Ironheart detachment. We're still working on the jamming signal, so our comms won't be able to reach all the way out there.
It isn't easy. Descendant, what's the status of the Hagios operation? We haven't received any comms. We were getting worried. What did you say? The recon squad's communication was sent 48 hours ago? That doesn't make any sense. How have the Vulgus developed advanced tech warfare capabilities? Run the details by me again, please? Alright, so Eamon was excavating a phase shift gate in the hidden ruins, and he discovered that the damaged device emitted quantum waves which acted as jamming signals. I see. I understand that he would have taken advantage of such an opportunity. It seems luck is not on our side. If we'd received this report sooner, we could have acted on the information. But at least we have some useful intel, even if it didn't reach us at the right time. If we can find the excavated phase shift gate, we'll still be able to achieve our goal. I'm more concerned with the operation at the White Knight Gulch. It's taking longer to detach the Ironheart than we expected. At this rate, it may not be completed by the time Corell's fleet arrives. We've already had reports of Vulgus forces appearing near to the Gulch. We're running out of time. I wish there was some way that we could turn things around. We'll just have to do the best we can on both fronts for now. Please continue with the operation.
Wait, are comms back up? Is this Jaber's received signal?
Blair, why are you in the Hagios?
It is you, turret boy. It's nice to hear your voice. Maybe we... what would happen to me? Well, it's a long story. There was the Vulgus forward base and these weird cargo trucks. I ran into all sorts of things. While all that was happening, comms were down and the guide was nowhere to be seen. There were a lot of enemies and that weird beam of light phenomenon. Everything was nuts.
The gist. Give me the gist. Vulgus base, cargo trucks. Actually, just send your current location. I should hear this in person.
Sounds good to me. I'll send you the coordinates. You send me updates on what's been going on at your end.
I've been waiting. Come on in. Have you eaten? Damn. Jaber sent me the sit rep. Things have really hit the fan. Oh, you asked why I was here. I heard the scouts were having a difficult time of it, so I snuck in to make them a warm meal. A kind of surprise event. But the real surprise was prepared by Corell. God damn it, he seems like someone with no table manners. So no change there. Anyway, the Vulgus passed through this way not long ago with a convoy of cargo trucks loaded up with a ton of stuff. When I tracked the convoy with the scouts, we found some kind of Vulgus forward base. It looked like it had been built in a hurry, but the security was no joke. What's worse, there was a commander-level Vulgus with heavy armor and high-powered weapons. He chased us, the bastard, and when we called for backup, there was no response. We ended up fighting for several days while being totally surrounded when suddenly a beam of light appeared from somewhere near the ruins.
Maybe that fat-ass commander was also distracted by the beam of light because he stopped attacking, and we were able to retreat. Just. By the time we managed to regroup, the only ones of us left were Dominic here and me. Had I known what would happen, I would have brought my friends more than just a meal. It was their last supper in the end. Which is why, if you're going to that Vulgus forward base now, you need to let Dominic and me tag along. They flipped the table in front of the chef, and it's time to teach them some real table manners. Also, if you want to prevent them from getting the Ironheart, you're gonna need more people. Dominic will show you the way to the forward base. Let's head there and turn up the heat.
Why do more and more people keep getting involved?
Nice to meet you. My name's Dominic. I'm a scout accompanying Blair. In order to get to the Vulgus forward base, you have to secure this area first, as it's our main route. There's also a number of important additional tasks to do. Blair's already familiar with this terrain. I'll fill him in on the mission separately. You'll need to follow the instructions given by the recon squad. Or what's left of it, anyway, as Zachary and I are the only ones who survived. Anyway, good luck. Oh, by the way, I heard from Zachary. His troops were hit pretty hard, but I heard you took the enemy to task and helped Zachary get his own back. Thanks for that. And Blair, your meal was also very tasty. I feel like I always owe you Descendant something. When this battle is over, I'll buy you a drink in Albion on behalf of my entire team. I promise.
Dominic, that's what you call a death flag right there. Soldiers are superstitious, you know that.
Okay then, I'll bake you a pie or something after the war is over. Not even you can top my mother's recipe.
Keep it up, you joker. Them's fighting words right there.
Just ignore the hairball, Dominic.
Descendant, collect the data from the recon drones. We'll use it to pinpoint the enemy's location. If that data isn't collected quickly, it will be lost. You have to hurry. Confirming data transfer. I'll analyze the enemy's position and relay it to all operation personnel. We've identified a large-scale Vulgus supply transport. Sending the coordinates to your receive now.
Feel the pain.
The enemy is blocking all movement to our target point. We need you to break through. Should be able to see where the enemy is blocking entry. Your target is the supplies that are inside. supplies are Kuiper ores secured by the enemy. You need to quickly destroy all Kuiper which has already been exposed to Vulgus energy. The strategic point has been secured and the enemy supply network has been dealt a heavy blow. Great work.
Is everybody ready to turn up the heat? This next operation will be a diversion.
While you're attacking here, Blair will clear a path to their front base.
Sushan, whip up something with the Vulgus, please. They're heading your way.
Larger than expected. You should exercise caution. We've detected Vulgus signals coming from inside. Watch out for any possible ambushes that may be waiting for you. There's a substantial force stationed here as well.
Defense Commander begs. Relaying orders. Stop the Descendants. Prove your loyalty and achieve new glory.
That voice. It sounds like the Vulgus commander who attacked us. Is that right, Dominic?
You would be correct. It is my greatest wish to be rid of that bastard. Descendant, the operation is a success. Great work out there.
Good. Now that we've gained control of this much of the area, I think we can start attacking their base directly. I've marked where to...
Have you been eating well? Okay, let's see what we have to do here then. So, we have to locate the phase shift gate that Eamon discovered and analyze it to figure out how it was done. That's easy enough. Jaber and the guide can do the analysis while the infiltration team fight their way into the base and wreak havoc. I want Dominic on higher ground to get eyes on the base and provide sniper support as necessary. I'll head out first. You guys follow me later.
We're off to a good start. We found their cargo. It's an excavated phase shift gate from the cave.
We need to find out how the Vulgus used this. If there is a Vulgus terminal inside the base, please connect me to it.
Vulgus terminal, we need to seize a security master key and decrypt it. I'll try to open the case remotely. Once I disable the physical security, attack the cargo box, and get the key.
Done.
I'll search for a terminal that can be accessed internally. Wait here.
Feel the pain. Can't go down yet. Just you see.
The place where we spotted a signal is the point where a connection should be possible. Over to you, guide. I hope you'll be able to find some useful information.
He's gone.
The enemy has been extracting quantum energy that was stored inside the phase shift gates. There is a separate facility where energy is extracted and controlled. We must find this place.
If that's the case, we have no other option except search the entire base.
Descendant, once you've done everything you need to do, you need to destroy the power source so the Vulgus can no longer use it. I'll mark the location of the power units. Power units have been destroyed. Excellent work.
According to the information found in the terminal, a fleet beacon, which transmits directly to the Vulgus battleships and their comms, is installed here. If we match the frequency of the jamming signal to the beacon coming from the cave, Corell's fleet will be unable to receive up-to-date information due to the increase in delay time.
Uh-huh. And how about in plain English?
I don't know how much simpler I can make it. If this operation succeeds, we can paralyze the entire Vulgus communications for about 48 hours, just like they did to us. Does that work?
Yes, that's the explanation I needed. I like this operation. Let's give them a taste of their own medicine.
The device that controls the fleet beacon. If we destroy that, be exposed.
Feel the pain. Melt away. See you later.
The control unit neutralizes signals using the enemy's shockwave generator.
See you later. To your death.
Let's go.
So that's what the fleet beacon really is. It's using a principle similar to one for a barrier generator. If there are Volgas within range, I won't be able to establish the jamming signal. You need to eliminate them for me.
To your death. Die.
Shields are down. They need to be recharged. Deploy max barrier.
Damn it.
This is the final step. It's the first time I've done this, so there was some trial and error. All right. Any information Corell sends will now be delayed. It's a good thing I analyzed that jamming signal. Let's see if we can use this variable to our advantage in the war.
This is Zachary. The enemy's anti-aircraft fire is making it difficult for Albion transport planes to land.
Zach, watch out. There's an anti-air railgun installed at this base. Tell the transport plane pilot to stand by. Descendant, the device that controls the enemy anti-air guns is at the target zone. You'll need to get past the enemy's defense first.
Feel the pain. Burn.
The target device is inside. When you get close, Eckert will attempt to neutralize it remotely. Eckert, do you need more time to disable the control unit?
The Vulgus have blocked comms. Looks like we'll have to destroy it ourselves.
Descendant, it's time for physical action.
You're next.
Shield is damaged.
Control unit spotted. Transmitting to your receive. You have to destroy it. Hurry. Zach, the enemy anti-air artillery have been neutralized. Help guide the transport planes to land.
Master Amon, the forward base is under attack. Descendants are approaching the ruins. We need reinforcements. Master Amon, what is going on? Why does he not reply to our communications? I will send my personal commando unit for now. The Descendants must be stopped.
Transport plane carrying the heroes is returning to Albion. Relaying our thanks for your support.
The heroes?
The men of the recon squad. We're sending back the bodies of our teammates we were able to recover.
Thank you for all your hard work, Zach. I'll make my way back shortly.
The phase shift gate seems to have passed through this area. I can detect a faint energy signal.
Feel the pain.
The Vulgus signals are interfering with my search. All the Vulgus who are obstructing the tracking must be removed. All I can do now is follow the faint traces I can sense. protect the drone. I will check the location of the face shift gate.
Slow this down. Die.
Descendant, I believe I may know where the energy traces have gone. I will send you the coordinates.
These coordinates are close to the Prime Hand's ruins. The Vulgus signals are already going crazy.
I was gonna join Zachary. Are you sure you won't need me on support?
Compared to the Vulgus that are gonna swarm the White Knight Gulch and Albion, this is nothing.
And I've got all the support I need. And your promise of homemade pie at the end of it all. There's no way I'm dying without a taste of that.
Yeah, that's a death flag.
Damn it! I'm sure I'll be okay.
We've detected signs of the quantum energy extracted from the phase shift gate in some electrical equipment. We need to get our hands on that equipment and analyze it to see how the enemy used the quantum energy. Then we should be able to find a way to enter the Prime Hand's ruins. Now that we're here, I'm almost certain it's the right place. The subtle feeling of the Iron Heart particles, this pain, and its familiarity. The inverted Ironheart is definitely inside those ruins. But the inversion technology database left by the ancestors is not yet accessible, Descendant. We have no guarantee as to what will happen, nor do we know whether we will be able to control the inverted Ironheart. Based on the data I have collected so far, I will try to come up with as many backup plans as possible. I hope that what we do here will give us the power to strike back, Descendant.
I mean, we can always rely on our arcade somehow, if something happens. It's what got us this far, right?
Arcade's an unfathomable power, with unfathomable potential, too.